to this month's Scouting Family News. And I trust that all our members and our families have had a wonderful Easter and are enjoying the school holiday break. I really want to highlight the opportunity of AJ 2025 and that the application closing date has been extended until the 30th of April. So if you or your young person has not yet applied, there's still an opportunity for you. So I'd like you to get cracking to see if there's an opportunity for you to attend and to register your interest by logging into the website, and the link is below. Look, it's going to be a great activity, and I think it's really important that we endeavour to get as many young people to this event as possible, as well as adults. And the intent is to provide at this Jamboree the opportunity for young people who missed out on going to AJ in 2022. It was cancelled due to COVID. And so therefore we have extended the invitation and the age range to Venture Scouts up to the age of 16 years. It's also important to remind our young people that the next Jamboree is not until 2029. So please encourage your young person to have a conversation with their unit about how they can participate in this wonderful opportunity. I just wanted to confirm that the role of youth program supporter has moved to the adult supporter role under the adult member category. And this is to align with the national membership definition, and that transition has now been completed. So thank you to all of you who have migrated across. That's really important because it allows us to formally recognise the contribution of these individuals in terms of their years of service going forward. Look, this month we celebrate Queensland Youth Week, and it's an opportunity to reflect on what Scouting provides to the young people of Queensland. We're all aware, I'm sure, of the purpose of Scouting and how we seek to develop the whole young person through social, physical, spiritual, emotional and intellectual development. And we know that Scouting provides to our communities resilient young people who've gained leadership experience, are physically active and who care for others. So this week we should join with our youth members and celebrate the successes as part of a worldwide movement of over 57 million members across the world. Our census for 2023-24 saw a reduction in our membership over the year to 8,309 youth members. As at the 1st of April 2023, we had 8,837 youth members. This year, we've seen 3,658 young people join Scouting, but we saw 4,113 decide to leave. These numbers demonstrate that we are either not meeting the needs of our youth members or that there are other factors that we need to review. So this data does tell us a story, and we're going to deep dive into that to understand more about the drivers of resignations and the other feedback that I've had from leaders that will help us in planning for the future growth of Scouting in Queensland. The data also tells us that over the past year, over 12,000 young people have experienced or participated in the Scouting program. And that's a really great story in this Queensland Youth Week. I still hold a strong belief that a really great program will retain and attract young people to Scouting. I'm still seeking help from our Joeys and Cubs to create a virtual background for me for all of the Teams meetings that I sit in a virtual space. And I'm hoping that they can make that reflect our youth program. And I've got 6 compasses to give away to 3 Joey Scouts and 3 Cub Scouts on the backgrounds that are selected. Those applications close of April. So I would encourage, if you've got Joeys and Cubs in your home, that they put their thoughts on paper and get them in. The article below gives them the details. Look, over this month, I've communicated with our leaders around the following topics. So we've finalised the adult member definition changes. We've had further 2025. We've completed our annual census, which is we have had a very strong focus on retention and some other initiatives that we're looking at. We held the Region Commissioners Conference back in the middle of March. We're working through a visitor registration system in each of our Scout unit meetings and activities, and then we really understand who's in our space and to strengthen our child safety focus. And there's a youth program and Scouts terrain survey for adult leaders that's currently in market. So you'll hear a little bit more about that as we go month and good Scouting.